Hey humans, my name is Jessica Jaye and welcome to Dare to be Jaye. In this video, I talk about making time and space for healing, which is something that I've avoided for a really long time. I'm unemployed right now and I keep feeling like I'm not productive, but this is important work.
Being back in the United States, a lot of people have asked me what I'm doing, what my plan is, and I don't have one right now. Still figuring it out. And I bring that up because, I don't know. I'm just healing right now. And I feel like I've never had the opportunity to heal. When I was in therapy, in college and as a teacher, there was just so many other things that had my attention. There was, having to lesson plan or having to be a student and all of those things. And so, like this morning, I started scheduling myself, y'all, and it is very helpful. So I have my alarm go off and it said to do something productive, right? And in my head, something productive is like doing work, right? So maybe looking for figuring out what I'm doing after my work exchange, right? That would be helpful. Maybe looking for jobs or writing for my blog or something doing, producing, creating. And I just feel like, I just sat down with my journal and started writing. And I was just writing about my feelings, and I have therapy today. And how the last couple of days of writing about my PTSD have gone. And I just spent, 45 minutes writing. And I feel really grateful because if I had a job right now, I don't think I would have the freedom and the space to really invest in my wellness. So for the writing assignment, it had asked you to write for about 20 minutes if possible, answering one of the prompts. And each morning when my productivity time starts, I would write for between an hour and a half to 2 hours. Sometimes it would just be me sitting at my computer staring at the screen or crying or trying to remember or trying not to remember. So it definitely wasn't like full steam ahead the whole time. But, in my other life where I was a student or when I was a teacher, I wouldn't have just given myself 2 full hours of time designated to this, because I would have to go somewhere, do something. Oh, don't forget to do this. Oh, don't forget to do that. Oh, you also agreed to show up for this thingamajigger. And I feel like I would just distract myself with being busy, with the need to do things. And it was just easy to avoid when I was overscheduled. I feel like I went from one side of the pendulum to the other, because before I was super busy. I was busy every day, right? I would go to work really early because I would have to be at school at 7. Oh my gosh. I could never, I can't do, okay. After having the ability to wake up with the sun every day, I can never start going to work at 7. I can't do it. My body says no, and I'm just gonna follow it from now on. Okay, but so back to what I was saying. I would wake up at 5. I would get to work by 7, 30-minute commute. Then work. I was supposed to be supposed to be done with work at 3. And sometimes I would leave at 3. And sometimes I would leave at 3:30, and sometimes I would leave at 4, and sometimes I would leave at 5. It would depend on the day. Then I would go home, take care of my dog, throw some food in my mouth, which wouldn't really be good food. Like, I wouldn't enjoy the food that I was eating. It was kind of like, I just need to eat something so that I don't die, so let's do this. Then I was on 2 dance teams, so if it was Tuesday, Wednesday were the dance team days, yeah. But then also, for half of my first year teaching, I was a grad student, so I was like finishing up grad school. Yeah, and then the pandemic hit, and then that like made things wonky, you know, but I was just so busy, and there wasn't, like, I didn't give myself the space to think or feel or to be, right? And I was always constantly filling my time, and if I had free time, I thought that meant that I was lazy, or I thought that meant that, you know, I wasn't as good as the other people, because like, oh, look at this person, they are doing volunteer work, and this person is like leading this thing, and this person is like doing this thing in their church, and this person is like doing this other thing at the school, and like everybody was doing, and I was like, like I need to do more. But no, Jessica Jaye, you need to like take a step back and just like heal and process, because that would be my unhealthy coping mechanism, would be to distract myself with as many things as possible. I was just constantly finding things to fill this little hole in my heart, right? Like, as opposed to just doing the work. It's so hard. So yeah, I mean, everybody keeps asking me, what am I doing? And I'm healing. Okay, like, I am 26 years old, and I experienced my first traumatic event in childhood, and I have avoided it, and the other areas too, all other events, whatever you want to call it. Like, I've avoided them. Like, every time I'm like, oh, look, sure, going the other way. And, you know, I get triggered all the time, all the freaking time. And I'm just like, oh, we're just going to deal with these triggers and not get to the root of the problem. So, I don't know, it feels good to try to explain. I think, like, honestly, I have this idea in my head of what it is to be successful and what it is to be productive, and I don't feel that. Like, I don't feel like I'm successful. I don't feel like I'm being productive, because the work that I'm doing isn't helping anybody except for me. And that's kind of sad. Like, I'm worth the investment, but I feel like I've been conditioned to believe that, like, if what I'm doing doesn't directly impact somebody else, then it's not worth doing. And I don't know why I have that idea, but I do, or I did, and I'm trying to change it, modify it. I don't know. I have no idea, y'all. I have no freaking idea. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my freaking best.